Everybody has a question, whether consciously or unconsciously. A question that is waiting to be answered. A question that points to some elusive thing that is missing for them in their lives.
There wasn't much missing, but there was so much missing.
I was finding myself in situations where just to understand why I'm always there.
I wasn't sure where I was going.
I had difficulty in going inward.
I really didn't feel like I deserved anything.
There was this rage inside of me. I didn't know why I was angry.
There was this deep longing. I knew that it was there, but I didn't know what it was about.
So deeply was I buried in this notion that by any means, the end by any means was okay, that I really didn't notice it. I had no idea that what I was doing and the way I was living was so painful.
I knew somewhere, somehow, there was an answer, and this was a deep yearning and a deep search for me.
In order to have these questions answered, you have to go on a journey. Many never even take the first step. In our modern-day frantic lives with children and financial worries and business stress, we sit, waiting, doing things for everybody else, but always coming last on our own list.
I wasn't in search of anything, or at least I didn't know I was in search of anything at the time. I've discovered subsequently that I was in a great state of panic and anxiety in my whole life, and that in fact I was searching but denying it all the time.
And so we sit, looking out of the window onto the road of adventure that's waiting right outside our door.
The Quest Institute is about extraordinary journeys of personal inquiry. The most exciting journey and adventure one can have is one of personal discovery, the dramatic and remarkable journey of life that every one of us embarks upon. If you want to discover more of who you are, discover what it means to be an authentic human being, discover what it means to live in a realized way, please join us on one of our journeys.
All big questions require a journey. And what is a journey, if not a quest, in search of adventure?
It just answers questions that you knew all along, but you didn't have answers for. It gives you a different perspective on life. It makes you think differently, and you realize that you are number one. And after all, that's what life is about. And once you know that you're number one, all the answers come, because the answers are inside of us.
I actually cannot imagine not having done Quest.
And it profoundly changed my state of being, like from night to day.
My relationships with people are so straightforward now.
Heavens, when you are honest about things, how much better they turn out.
I've got choices now, you know what I mean? There's always another way.
Realizing, even though I grew up in a Jewish family and I was taught one way, that I am totally free to make my own choices, and I'm not imprisoned by my own culture, that it's okay for it to be another way.
A wake-up call that I actually had far more choice than I had ever imagined in my life. That the things that I had thought were working well were actually just the beginning of this amazing journey that I could take myself on if only I had the courage to take that first step.
And so we look forward to meeting you on one of our extraordinary journeys of personal inquiry. They truly are extraordinary. So are you.